Now, Elon Musk has joined President Trump and other top officials for the first full cabinet meeting of the new US administration. The president has tasked the world's richest man with leading efforts to cut government spending. Musk said the US must move quickly to achieve a $1 trillion reduction from the country's deficit. 100,000 people have already taken a buyout or been fired, and Musk warned federal agencies to prepare for more large-scale layoffs. His slash-and-burn approach to reducing bureaucracy has already caused widespread panic and confusion in Washington.
Elon Musk at a conservative conference last week.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
The world's richest man, whose companies have billions of dollars of contracts with the U.S., tasked with improving U.S. government efficiency. The so-called Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, isn't really a department at all. It's a government initiative created by an executive order by U.S. President Donald Trump. The mission: to modernize federal technology and software to maximize governmental efficiency and productivity and cut spending. Shoot first and aim later has been DOGE's approach. In just a month, Musk and a crew of young men, as young as 19, have gained top security clearances and have overseen the firings of thousands of employees from different agencies. The firings have hit nuclear safety and the Federal Aviation Administration. They've also effectively shut down the U.S. Agency for International Development. But many of the cuts have targeted diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, seeming to prioritize political opponents rather than pure cost savings.
So it's like you're going to close your eyes and go shoot in any direction. You can't miss, you know? So it's pretty wild. Like you just push on things a little bit and you save billions of dollars.
Musk's background is as a disruptor, founding companies like PayPal and Tesla that changed the payments and car industries with digital technology. On the campaign trail, Donald Trump also promised to be a disruptor on behalf of forgotten, left-behind people. Musk's DOGE mission is where the two agendas meet, though it's unclear what will happen if cuts to agencies hurt Trump voters. Trump seems happy with what Musk has done so far, and happy to share credit.
We've accomplished more in 4 weeks than most administrations accomplish in 4 years, which is now really waging war on government waste, fraud, and abuse, and they're curbing inflation and saving taxpayers billions and billions of dollars every single day.
There's been pushback from government employees, and several states have sued, so far unsuccessfully, to stop Musk's access to sensitive government data. They say that an unelected individual should not have authority over departments created by Congress. But even if the courts do rule against Musk, it may come too late. Once a department stops functioning and has lost all its employees, it may prove very difficult to start it up again. Artificial intelligence plays a role too. U.S. media reports that Musk's team is using AI to evaluate whether workers are necessary, using computers to decide if people can be replaced by computers. Something that was not part of Donald Trump's campaign promises.
Let's bring in our Washington bureau chief, Ines Paul. Good to see you, Ines. So let's start with the fact that Elon Musk attended Trump's first cabinet meeting today, although he's actually not officially a member of the cabinet. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, quite some pictures, aren't they? So it really shows, Anya, how influential the tech billionaire really is in Trump's world. What I found interesting is that he did not sit at this main large table, but only in the second row. But he really was the one who dominated the conversation. He was the first one who was allowed to speak and explain the work of DOGE. Also interesting what Musk was wearing. He was wearing a black MAGA hat and a T-shirt that said tech support written on his chest. So this kind of made the whole first cabinet meeting rather like a rally than an official historic moment, because again, this is the first time the new Trump administration is coming together. But kind of the cabinet members, they were rather like a backdrop for Musk and Trump, as the two of them kind of took center stage in making this whole event like kind of into a press conference.
Right. I mean, we just saw the cabinet members there applauding Elon Musk. Donald Trump, though, has apparently rode back a bit on Musk's plans to fire, thousands of government employees. There've also been pushbacks or reports of some pushback in government over his influence. What are you hearing about that?
Yes, Trump addressed that during the meeting. He said that some cabinet members don't really agree with Musk, but, the cabinet members, of course, are working directly for Donald Trump. So this was also a show of force. Trump said that Musk has his full support, and as you just said, his cabinet members applauded. Trump isn't really backing down, and he doesn't have to, because he's like on the top of his power. Trump thinks that Musk is doing the right thing, and he also claims, Donald Trump, over and over again, that the Americans would support his actions. So Trump feels secure, as I said, and there is really little resistance from the Democrats as well. They seem to still be kind of sorting themselves out, as there's so much kind of being done by the Trump administrations right now. So they seem not to really know how to deal with that. And the Republicans themselves also are really quiet. There's hardly any resistance there as well, because Donald Trump had made it clear early on in his campaign, actually, whoever is disagreeing with him will face his full force and will have problems of, for example, getting re-elected.
DW's Washington Bureau Chief Innes Paul. Innes, thank you so much.